Big story here. Ahead of second phase of vaccinations on Monday, the government now has told India today, in fact, the sources from the government has told India today that the vaccine price is currently fixed at 250 rupees per dose. And this is inclusive of 100 rupees service charge in private hospitals. Sources also say that there will be no capping, there will be one fixed price, and the government will officially announce the price of vaccines in private facilities in just a day or two. In fact, the outcome is after prolonged talks between the COVID-19 vaccine manufacturer, Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech to set up the vaccine price at 250 rupees remain inconclusive as manufacturers now hesitate to supply to private hospitals at such a low price. Sneha joining us for more details on that. Sneha, cutting across to you, we did hear you say that private manufacturers, in fact the vaccine manufacturers are wary of actually selling the vaccine at such a cheap price. They believe that they will run under losses, but the government adamant that it has to be capped at 250 rupees, in fact lower if at all. And does this vaccine have additional service charge of 100 rupees or is 250 rupees inclusive of the service tax?
No, the vaccine doesn't really have an additional 100 rupees service charge. It's the service charge that the hospital is going to in fact be recovering from the patients. It's basically the cost of injectables, what you use, the syringe, and also the service of doing it. That's for 100 rupees. The government has had a conversation with two vaccine developing companies. This also involved the National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority of India, NPPA chief, who was there in this meeting. It took place late last night, is what I was told by a highly placed source. And the communication has been as follows. The government said we need to procure this vaccine at half of what you have given it to us previously. For 300 rupees, give it to us for 150 rupees. And that's how much we're going to give it to the hospitals for. Of course, the hospitals will then eventually end up charging somewhere around 250 rupees. The companies said, we can't do this, and they're not very happy about it. They also raised the point about the fact that in the past, when vaccines had been procured by the government and given to these private hospitals, then these private hospitals charged a bigger amount and made a profit, and that is unfair is what the companies are saying. But the government's logic is this. The government has said that now we need to inoculate more people. It's not 3 crore people, it's 27 crore people. So this is, of course, work in the direction of protecting the entire country against COVID-19. So it's a government initiative in that sense. Right. And for this reason, this should be the cost. Also, this is a vaccine which has got emergency use authorization. So is there going to be a different sort of a conversation when there is market authorization? Perhaps yes. I don't really know, because that's a long way off. What I know is that the government has made these 2 points clear. These are vaccines that do not even have the regulatory approval just yet. And the government intends to inoculate people to protect the entire country. And hence the private companies must sell this to the government at a cheaper cost.
Right. Sneha, thank you very much for joining us with those details. Now, the price of the vaccine at private hospitals at 250 rupees.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.